feel for the athletes, the skaters, their families, but anyone that was on that plane, not just the skaters, because it's just such a tragic event. And
Olympic figure skater Nancy Kerrigan joining other skating legends this morning and reacting to the loss of life. The victims include former figure skating world champions from Russia who competed against Kerrigan in 1992 and in 1994. There were some figure skaters from Utah who were at that very camp in Wichita, Kansas, but they took different flights to come back home. They are all safe and accounted for.
However, the figure skating community is a tight one. News specialist Alex Cabrero joined us live from the Utah Olympic Oval in Kearns. And Alex, this tragedy has a ripple effect for those in the sport, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does, Mike, especially at a certain level of figure skating. When you make it to a high level, it seems like the figure skaters, their coaches, even their families really do get to know each other well. It is a tight, close-knit sport. Now, there are 10 figure skating clubs in Utah training at rinks from Ogden, Provo, Bountiful, Park City, Salt Lake, and even here at the Utah Olympic Oval in Kearns. Now, that camp in Wichita, it was a national developmental camp. It was part of the overall USA figure skating team, which was a training program for some of the top juvenile figure skaters in the country. The U.S. Figure Skating Championships were held there this past week, and the developmental camp was part of that overall program. Many of those high-level skaters at the camp are teens and preteens, getting used to the rigors of the sport at that level, training 6 or 7 days a week. That includes the parents and coaches. Now, we spoke with Michelle Thompson this afternoon. She's in charge of competitions and events with the Salt Lake Figure Skating Club. She says it is a tough day for young skaters because they most likely would have skated with some of the victims in that plane crash.
They were on the same ice in the same practicing with the sessions. And they became friends. And they were excited about coming and seeing them at the next competition. Because once you get to a certain level, like that high development camp, they continue to move together, so they see each other time and time again.
Thompson spoke with some of the families of those Utah skaters today. Some of those parents told her they are going to sit down with their children tonight and explain what happened. It is certainly not the easiest topic. Thompson also told me the Utah clubs are going to be planning some type of a remembrance during one of their competitions coming up to honor those who lost their lives. For Live at 5, I'm Alex Cabrero.